I want to talk about something that I didn't want to promote because I didn't believe in this, let's call it, tool. When I was a kid, I was a Christian girl. I was praying a lot, and I was praying so intensely. I was praying mainly for my father to stop drinking, which never happened. And once I realized that my prayers have not been met, it took me a while, but once I realized, I completely stopped. And I started just contemplating and doing other stuff that would somehow replace this activity. I mean, I also partied. That was another activity that replaced spiritual activity. But there is one prayer that I want to read today because I used it at some point after 15 years of not praying. I said, okay, this sounds like something I could say. And I remember kneeling and saying it, and yeah, tears just streamed off my eyes. I think it was a process of humility and giving a chance to something I deemed as stupid. I thought praying was stupid because if we are praying to an almighty being that is omnipotent and omnipresent and knows everything, then we're calling them stupid because they are supposed to know everything, including what we want to pray about, and just bring to fruition what we want to get out of them through praying. So I thought, first of all, that the being that I would be in close connection with, some call it God, some call it Allah, some call it the universe. It can be called whatever makes sense for someone. But for me, I thought that if I would pray to this or ask this being, non-being, reality to be of help in some way or another, it would mean I would deny them this absolute criteria of infinite intelligence, which is already supposed to know what I want and to bring it into my life. I'm gonna read a set-aside prayer now, but my version of it. It contains the word God, which I really dislike because I have this image of a white man in the skies that is vengeful and also loving, which is a man. So I will read it as I would say it, not as it is online. You can find it online. It starts with God, but I'm not saying the word God. Today, help me set aside everything I think I know about you, everything I think I know about myself, everything I think I know about others, so I may have an open mind and a new experience with all these things. Please help me see the truth. I keep this close to my heart, the idea of renewing oneself every single day, of not taking anything for granted, and also know that change is the only constant. And so I want to not have any preconceived ideas about myself, about others, about this almighty power. I believe in the Buddhist concept of having a beginner's mind and looking every day at things with fresh eyes. The mind is used to put things into categories and to leave them there for a while. And I don't want to do that with myself. I want to be so free and to feel so safe in the way that I experience life, that I can dream a new dream every day. And I can also look at others and see the changes in them, to see new aspects of them every day, including in how I relate to them, not only the changes in them, but how they change me when we interact. Of course, it's not always something I practice, but it's something I want to keep close to my heart, to try to see things in a new perspective every day. This life is my life, and the fact that I can decide how to play it or how to envision it is the only thing I need to know, so that I can reinvent myself if I want to, or just discover new aspects of me every day, and also to see the same in others. And when I say me and others, I know that there isn't me and others in the broader sense, that we're all just one, but it still helps me to play the game as such, to see myself and others as individuals coming all together into one big, beautiful mess called life.